First of all, how did the conversations come about to get to Michigan State? What have the last couple of months been like?
So I transferred obviously like in December, and I took my visit here on the 9th, December 9th, and I mean, as soon as I came here, I kind of knew, like talking to Coach M, being around this like the facility and everything, kind of knew like from then that I wanted to come here. So it was mainly Coach M and the offense we run.
How's the facility compared to West Carolina?
It's a lot better for sure. Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of talk about the depth on the offensive line coming out of fall camp, and these guys in that. Your name didn't seem to come up much a lot, and then all of a sudden you're the starter in the week one. So I guess what did you do to earn that role, and how do you think you've acclimated?
I mean, it's Coach M's decision, so he felt like the guys that are out there are the ones that are going to play, and everyone's playing. So obviously, I mean, me starting, it's not like a huge deal. We're all rotating, so it's kind of like it's not like, oh, I'm better than that guy. We're all, we're rotating. So
We've heard a little bit about Luka and his sort of personality. I'm curious what kind of character he is behind the scenes. Like, he seems like one of those dudes that just, as a leader, has that way about him. I guess,
Lucas, he's one of my best friends ever since I got here. We came in together. I mean, that's my guy. He's a good guy for sure. Like you said, he leads the offensive line, him and Matt. I mean, he's a good dude for sure. Yeah.
Did you guys feel a difference with him? I know he had the foot thing the first week, but him in the second game. Do you guys feel a difference with him on that line at all? Or?
I mean, I wouldn't say him playing it's always good when we have more guys that can play. So, yeah.
How has the rotation aspect been for you guys? I mean, John said you guys drill that a lot in practice, so it's not uncommon. But do you feel like it's some like how do you keep it from getting interrupted flow or consistency with the groups you have keep going in and out?
I think it kind of helps us like so when we know like we're coming out next drive, it's kind of like all right, we have to give it everything we have, because I mean you should do that regardless, but it's also like kind of like an edge, like hey, we need to really go fight and score so that when I come out, like I can go do it again, kind of thing. It's also knowing that we have guys that are just as good as us going in and playing too is like it's huge for us for sure.
Have you ever been part of a rotation like that in game, or you're playing switching guys up basically every drive?
Yeah, I was like my first couple years at old school, because we had some old guys that were pretty good. We wanted to get the young guys in too, so it's not like new to me for sure.
So you know ahead of time what sort of the schedule is, I guess, or is it changing dynamically in game?
No, Coach M's straight up with us. He'll tell us like during the week, like, hey, this is going to happen. So, yeah.
So like to be able to weather the storm last week, and then you guys go down in the second overtime, and to be able to punch that in and come out on top.
And that was one of the best feelings I've had, in forever. So that was definitely a really awesome part of that game. Like, yeah, it was crazy. Having that faith that we're going to come back and we're going to win was awesome, and you can feel it on the sideline too. So like, just knowing that we were going to win, being part of that game was really cool. So.
Does having the rotation on the line kind of help when you're in one of those marathon games where you're just a little bit fresher and you're going out for the second overtime knowing you have a little bit extra fuel in the tank?
I would say so. Yeah, I would say so. It gives us, we haven't played as many snaps, so we got some more energy for sure.
Ask Connor about this too. The FCS level. How would you describe the difference between that and what you've seen at this level?
It's definitely a lot faster, like in everything. Dudes are a lot bigger, a lot stronger, but yeah, I feel like that's the main difference. Bigger, faster, stronger.
When you look back to the spring, what were your first impressions of